Hey, everybody, welcome to Apex Syndicates. It's a new day. And I tell you, I'm here to talk about some disco. I tell you, I love it. It's a disco inferno. It's just setting me on fire, man. I absolutely do love this project. It was skyrocketing last night. It actually went up to over a $3 million market cap last night, which is just phenomenal. I was blown away. It's retraced, of course it has some correction, and that is expected, and it's incredibly healthy. It's really important to have those corrections. So let's dig into the chart here in a second. Let me just share the screen with you guys. There we go. Let me get over here so I can see it. There we go. So right now we're sitting at, looks like a $1.9 million market cap. You can see here it ran all the way up to last night. It just touched on right about 3 million, 2.9, maybe $3 million market cap. Maybe, yeah, 3.1, 3.4. So it was flying. It really did some amazing things. And guys, the token holder count is growing exponentially. Literally from yesterday's live stream to now, over 200 more new token holders. This is impressive. Okay. When we first started talking about this, I think it only had about 600 holders. So like I said, more than doubled in the last week. And it's over 200 people yesterday, new token holders. So that's just phenomenal, because what that does is that if there are dips, if there are JEETs, if there are people that get out, you have all of this base, you have these 1,300 or 1,400 holders here, basically that will buy the dips, if they're like, hey, this is a great opportunity, let's DCA in. So incredibly bullish, like really, 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 really bullish on disco, guys. Like I said, it's becoming more and more one of my highest conviction plays. I really see disco. I mean, a lot of people there's some big influencers. There's a guy yesterday, I think he's from Greece. He's really cool. Influencer. He's got like 60,000 followers, and he's calling disco the next Pepe. He called Pepe really early, before it really blew up. And so he's basically got his viewers, his community, and he's saying, disco is like his highest conviction new meme coin. So all of this stuff is it's like the perfect storm. You've got so many influencers that this project is getting on their radar. It's because of this just absolutely bullish community. It's because of this bullish chart. It's just this beautiful upward trend. And like I said, this is healthy right here. This correction right here, this is really healthy. It's needed because this shakes out some of the early holders. I mean, this right here, right? I'm hoping this is people that got in back here at a 100, 150, 200K market cap. I mean, they're up some serious X's. Okay. So I'm hoping they take some profits. And what this does is this allows these new token holders right here, some of these new 200 new token holders to buy up. And this is going to take us up to that next leg. This is what it's important. It is needed for a project to grow and have a steady, strong, secure foundation. So, hey, everybody, Big Heart Boy, how's it going? Apex is master out here keeping up the good work. I love disco, trash, and shitcoin. Let's go. I agree. What's this? Lamdoro. Canucks rugged. That Canucks. I was looking at it, and I was in their chat. I think one of the devs' wallets got compromised or something. That's what I heard. It definitely dipped way the hell down. I mean, I liked the narrative for sure, but it definitely was kind of scammy how it happened and how it played out. So who knows, maybe something comes with it. I like the character. I like the artwork on it, so Greepy bubble maps look crazy. Looks like disco is where the party's at. Yeah, definitely. Disco is where the party is at. I mean, like I said, there's a couple of these other map Furie plays out there. And yeah, in all honesty, Greepy, like I said, the bubble maps looks really, like I said, I have no problem with team having a good chunk of supply. They need it. Like if it's a CTO, if it's a project, if the team is holding 30 or 40% of the supply, to be honest, that is incredibly healthy. Like I said, because if you want the project to get on centralized exchanges, you need that supply. If you want, to bring on big KOLs and different people to help push and support, you need some supply. If you want to have, basically have, control the chart so there's not these big dips and dumps, you need to control supply. So I've got no issue with I've got no issue with, let me just see if I can show this. Hold on, sorry, man. Let me show this. I've got no issue, my friend, with team having supply, but what their Greepy's bubble maps are just kind of horrendous. I will say, I will say that it's a little over the top. It's a little over the top. That's all I'm going to say. So yeah. So we'll see what happens. So I agree. Disco is where the party's at. I think that we're going to see Disco just fly because there's not a lot of new Matt Furie type plays out there, I think, with this kind of potential. And like I said, I like the character. I mean, he's cool. It's a cool character. So, that's kind of where I'm at. Hey guys, we got 10 viewers. I don't know if you guys mind giving me some thumbs up, please. If you're on X, let me just kind of come over here and take a quick look. I want to share. We are live. Let's see. If you could definitely give us some, reshare this, retweet this. If you're on X, that would be fantastico. And let's just check out YouTube. I want to check this out. So we've got, how many people do we have? YouTube. I want to check this. Oh, so what do we got? We've got 4 likes. So guys, if you guys are watching this, please, some thumbs up, please. It really helps the algorithm. So give me some help here. Help me out, people. What else? Who else we got over here? Any questions over here? I love this coin. Got it. Yeah, got it in early stages. Crypto goals. Yeah, crypto goals, man. He's a legend. Let me just change it. Let me get back over. Sorry. There we go. Crypto goals, definitely a legend. I will definitely agree with you there. Great guy. He finds early gems. So he is an amazing KOL. A great community as well. Super strong, super good community. So like I really am, it's just great. He was on here the other day. He was on my live streams the other day. Thank you so much for joining, my friend. I really appreciate that. What else we got? Long-term channel. Trash is my largest holding. I also like Disco. Are you concerned about shitcoin price action? Let's take a quick look at the chart. No, to be honest, no. I mean, with the markets the way they are, I'm not so concerned with shitcoin's price action. Let me just take a quick look here. Oh man. Bam. Let's see here. Shitcoin. So, like I said, this is what I was talking about the other day. You see right here, everybody was saying, I don't know where the floor is. Okay. Like this is exactly what I was trying to tell you the other day. Let me just show you here. Trashcoin. Let me just show the difference here. Okay. Everybody was asking me yesterday. There was a couple people like, would you buy Trashcoin? Would you buy shitcoin? Now, don't get me wrong. I love shitcoin. I do. And I'm holding it. I got in early. I have a bag and I haven't started DCAing in right this second because I don't know where the floor is at. And it's, you can never call the bottom and you can never call the top, right? But what I do like with Trashcoin is that you pretty much have this floor right around this 2 million, $2.5 million, $3 million market cap. Like this is, literally going on a month and a half, almost 2 months of just sideways action. There's been a couple little pumps, sideways action, a couple little pumps, sideways action. We know where the floor is at on this, right? That's very, 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 very clear. So you come over here to shitcoin. Great community. Like I love the community. Okay, guys, don't get me. They absolutely posting regularly. I like the narrative. It ran all the way up here to like almost a $4 million market cap. People take profits. Okay, and where is the floor? Okay, people were asking me like here like a 1.2, $1.3 million market cap. Like is this a good entry? And my answer is, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to go down. So, you know, is this going to hold at 800K, 700K, you know, 500K? Is that going to be the new floor? Is it going to trade sideways for a while and then pop back up and pass all-time high? I don't know. Okay. Right now, and right now the markets are crap. Everything's tanking again. What was it this morning? Bitcoin was like, you know, what was it, 110 or 111 or something? Like, so the markets are tanking again. So of course everything is dipping. I mean, of course this is down 20% in 24 hours. I mean, apart from Disco is the only absolute crazy awesome gem out there that is just insane, that doesn't know that the markets are tanking. So I love Disco. But so like I said, shitcoin, guys, I don't know. It's a good entry right now. I mean, if you don't hold any shitcoin and you want to get into it, just start DCAing in, right? Don't buy your whole bag. If you're like, okay, I want to buy $3,000 in Trashcoin or shitcoin, I don't know. I'm just saying, buy $500. See what it does. If it dips down a little bit, buy $500. You know, if it goes up a little bit, buy $500. Just DCA in, and you're going to get your, you know, your average entry price, because I don't know if this is if it's going to go down to, you know, 600K and then start trading sideways, or is it going to bounce from here and go up to, you know, 1.5 million? I don't know. There's just, it doesn't have a history of a floor. So I guess that's my viewpoint on shitcoin. I like shitcoin and I think it's got great potential. Okay. So that's where we're at. What do you think about Furbies? Pandu and Doji. The Furbies, I think it's cool. I think, I mean, I like it. I like the narrative. I definitely do. Let me see if I can pull that up. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Bear with me, people. I'm working on it. Here we go. Share tab. Okay, Furbies. You know, holding pretty good. When did they launch? They launched like 2-3 days ago, right? I guess they launched a while back. Interesting. Yeah, they've definitely, I mean, they're holding up good. I mean, that chart is really pretty healthy. It's not like any crazy dips. I like that. I like their website. I mean, I liked Furbies. They're cute. Did he just puke money? That was funny. It's got potential. Like I said, I don't own any. I didn't buy any. I like it. I think it's cute. I think it's got potential. But I just don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen any really big KOLs picking it up or talking about it yet. Now that's yet, right? So where is it going to go? You know, that's the question. Who's going to start talking about Furbies? Because that's really what's going to get at the exposure, right? I like the videos. I want to play this.
Have you got your Furbu bags packed yet, kids?
Hell yeah!
Oh, that's pretty. That's cute. That is funny. Yeah, you know, it's got potential. Like I said, it's got that nostalgic kind of cuteness, and you know, October. It's cute. I like it. Like I said, I don't own any. Who knows? Maybe I look for an entry, but it is cute. I will give it that. So that's what I think about Furbies. So yeah, Furbies is cute. Michael, let's see here. Hey, Disco, Shitcoin, Trashcoin are going to skyrocket soon. Much more. They have. Let me just share this. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Those are three great picks for sure. And trust me, guys, I am looking for some new gems. Okay, so look, seriously, check out the Patreon. Okay, it's it's up here at the top, right over here. How do I do that? Let's see. But definitely check out the Patreon. We're going to be looking for some new gems. I'm definitely trying to find something on BNB. Just, I haven't found it yet. I'm looking for the right opportunity, looking for the right play, looking for the right narrative. And once we have that, we're definitely going to be pushing that. And I think some of the stuff on BNB is just going absolutely bananas. Like it's just silly. Like, you know, from 100K market caps to $100 million market caps in weeks. Like, you know, it's just like fireworks. So we're just trying to find, like I said, right narrative, right market cap, right team, trying to find that perfect storm. So stay tuned. And like I said, you know, if you want to get in on that, check out our Patreon. I just posted the link there in the chat. So take a look at that. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can also see it in the description of the videos. So yeah, it'd be great to have you guys over there. How much time do you think we have this bull run market picks? Look, this is a weird bull run, Michael. It really is a weird bull run. I think it's going to be prolonged. I think we have Q1 of 2026. I think we're still going to see things kind of moving and pumping, you know, up until, you know, February, you know, maybe early March, you know. I think, you know, so I think we're going to have a solid January, February for a lot of things, right? I don't think we're going to see the top on a lot of stuff until January. You know, we might start to see Bitcoin topping out around that time. And then, of course, you know, once Bitcoin tops, all that money starts to trickle down and out start to go and start to boom. So we're going to have a, you know, month-long window there as well. But this whole cycle is just weird, right? I mean, like I said, it's every cycle, there are similarities. Yes, people try to do chart analysis, like, look what it's done in the past, and this is what's going on here. But there's so much manipulation, right? Like, there's just so much manipulation going on in the market. It's just silly, you know. I mean, when you start to look at, you know, all the stuff that's going on, like with Trump and the tariffs. I mean, like I said, all that stuff, good. You know, I mean, it's great. I'm happy that the U.S. is doing whatever it is they need to do their thing, but it's completely affecting the markets, right? I mean, so as a crypto investor, you know, it does suck. You know, I'm just going to say it does suck. You know, so it's one of those things, and this is stuff that's completely out of our control. And that's has nothing to do with the charts and what history has done. This is just, you know, market manipulation, and it really comes down BlackRock. You know, so much. That's just so many whales, all the institutional money, and they're in here and they're really manipulating the whole market, right? So yes, there are similarities to the bull runs before, but this is also a very, very different beast. So I don't think anybody has a true crystal ball to be able to say where it's at, where it's going. So I don't know. Hope that answers your question, because I don't know. I mean, I really don't. Like, I just sit here every day and I'm just going, what the fuck's happening? What's going to go? Where's this going? You know? So that's where it's at, you know? So I'm hoping for the best. I mean, so here's my strategy on life, on crypto, on everything. Hope for the best, plan for the worst. What do I mean by that? You know, so in crypto, always take profits, right? If you're up, you know, 10x, pull out your initials, take some profits, start to put some money on the sideline, put some money in stables, and just prepare for the worst. But I'm always hoping for the best, right? I'm always hoping that I'm hoping that Bitcoin goes to 200K. You know, I'm hoping Ethereum goes to 10, 12K. I'm hoping that, if all of that happens, I mean, hell, if Ethereum goes to 10, 12K, projects like, Disco, I mean, it's going to 50 million, 100 million. Like, it's inevitable. That's going to happen if that kind of money flows into the space. So I'm hoping for the best. That's my thing, but I'm planning for the worst. And so I'm always making sure I'm playing it safe, take those profits, sit some of that money off to the side, put it in stables and be ready just in case something bad does happen, so that way we're covered no matter what. We're safe. So that's kind of just how I play, that's like I said, that's my thesis, and that's where I'm at. So anyways, hope that answers your question without really answering your question. Thanks for the answers. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. Let's hope for the best, and we wish all the going to make it this bull run. Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think a lot of us are going to make good money, and smart people are going to make money, because you see so many people. I mean, like, that just panic sell. Like, it's insane. Like, I have some family members that bought some Bitcoin, and they bought it almost at the top. They put, like, I don't know, 100K in it. And I was telling them, I was like, guys, don't do this. Oh, no. It's a great investment. And, it's great. If you want to buy Bitcoin, you just buy it and you sit on it. And they bought it like 100, they bought 100K worth, and it dipped down to 75K, and they sold it. Like, oh, it's going to zero. It's going to zero. They lost 25K. And I'm like, you guys are fucking retarded. Like, what I was like, I'm in crypto, guys, don't sell it. I mean, just hold it. Like, if you're buying Bitcoin, hold it until it's $1 million. Like, hold it for the next 5-10 years. I mean, that's what you do. Oh yeah. But somebody told me it's going to crash. I mean, so yeah, there are just, like I said, long story short, there's a lot of retarded people out there, and they're going to lose money. Smart money, people like us, people that are in my Patreon, people that are, watching this, people that are part of our community. I mean, I'm hoping you buy in fear and you sell in greed. That's it. And take profits and put money on the side. That's it. That's all you got to do. When the markets are down, look for good narratives, buy. When the markets are green and everybody's green, sell. When you sell, keep some stables on the side. Take out your initials. Put some of that money, on the side. Like, so for me, I just give you a little insight onto me personally. Like I said, let me just all right. There we go. So for me, guys, like I said, I'm talking to you, whoever's watching this. Yeah, when I got into crypto, like I said, I put about $40,000 in, and I'm going to be 100% honest. Like, I've pulled out millions. I've pulled out millions. I've been in it for a long time. But the first time when I put that initial 50,000 in, it dipped down to like 10K. And I was just like, oh, because I bought back in, the top, and then everything crashed. And I just let it sit there. I didn't sell. I just let it sit there for a couple years. Didn't do anything with it. And then finally, I was able to take that 10K, and I was able to grow that into, millions of dollars. But when I took out, like I said, I took out my initials. I took out like almost $100,000. And it was the best feeling ever, because I knew that I took out my original investment. I've taken out profit. I made my life better. I paid off some credit card bills and things like that. This was back, right after the pandemic. So I had a ton of bills, and I was just like, man, this is great. And now, like, so for me, it's free money. I've never put more money into crypto. Everything I have in crypto is I've just built off of, what I've invested in. Right. And that's how we all need to be. So, because that takes away all the stress. I'm just going to tell you this. Like, if you guys are watching this, if you're viewers, if you're subscribers, if you're this, like, the moment, I don't know what you've put into crypto. Okay. It doesn't matter. But whatever you've put in, if you put in 10K or 20K or 50K, the moment you can pull that initial back out and you put it back in your bank, you're done. Don't stress out about it anymore. If it's up, it's up. If it's down, it's down. And you're not panic selling. Oh, I'm going to lose it all. I mean, so that's the worst feeling in the world, because trust me, it's a kick in the gut. So just try to position yourself to where you can take out your initials. And that's what I say, hope for the best, plan for the worst. So always in crypto, if you invest in a project, try to get out your initials, little profit, keep your free moon bag. And now if it goes up, great. If it goes to zero, I lost nothing. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect my sleep. So those are the things I think about. That's how I address crypto. So a little off target here, guys. I know I was talking about other stuff, but I just wanted to let you know that's what I do, right? That's how I feel. Those are the things, that's what I do with, how I invest. So, and like I said, once you can get to that point, trust me, it's a relief. It's a relief. So any questions on any other projects? Let's see here. Give me a second. Back up here. Somebody was mentioning another project with Furbies and something else. What was it? Trashcoin. Dojo. DOGGO. What's that? Doggo. Dojo. Hello, Dojo. On Solana. Let's just see. So this thing's been ripping, really. Ran up to what, 4 million? I mean, yeah, it's a solid chart. I mean, definitely. I don't know the project, to be honest. I've actually never even looked at it. Dojos. They're cute dogs. You know, here's the thing. There are so many dog coins out there. Now, the thing is like, what sets this apart from, you know, it's cute. It fits a narrative. You know, I like Oscar. I like LC Shib. You know, I like, you know, of course, you know, we got Shiba Inu, got Doge and so on and so on, right? You got Baby Doge. You got all the different dog coins out there, you know, hundreds of them. What's going to make this one, you know, soar to, you know, hundreds of millions or billions of dollars? Oh, guys, I was sitting there talking, not sharing the website. I'm just sitting there. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize. Like I said, I'm still learning all this. So now I'm sharing. Now I got to go through this website again. Like I said, I was scrolling through here. Cute dogs. I like it. But what sets this apart from any of the other dog coins out there? I mean, that's what I was just basically saying. What's going to make this particular dog coin go to, you know, $100 million market cap or so? You know, that's the question you have to ask yourself. It's cute. I like it. Of course, it's got potential. I'm not saying anything bad about it whatsoever. I just think that the market is somewhat saturated on dog coins. Now, the difference between dog coins and Matt Furie coins is that it's actually out of the book. It's out of a narrative, right? So if I look at, if I look at Matt Furie projects, you know, yes, there's a lot of Matt Furie memes out there, but they are all from his books. So they're coming out of a narrative, right? The dog coins, I mean, there's 1,000 different dog breeds out there. They're all cute. And then you got, you know, Momo and baby Momo, and you got this, and you got, you know, Dojo, and you got, you know, Oscar, and you got 1,000 of them out there. And so my question is like, they're just random. It's a narrative. It's a dog coin narrative, but anybody can just pull that up, right? And so then you have to build community around that. Whereas the difference is with things like the Matt Furie narrative, you have the Matt Furie kind of, I don't know, cult, I guess I would say. You have that, like, you kind of have the, you know, the Matt Furie OGs that are just like, they want to get into all the different Matt Furie plays, right? And that's not so necessarily on the dog coins. It's not like you're a Shiba Inu, you're a Shiba Inu guy and you want to invest into all the dog coins that launch. You kind of want to stick with Shiba Inu, right? Or something that's directly linked to the SHIB community. So it's a little different. So that's kind of my thesis. That's kind of my take on dog coins. It's not that I don't like them. I do like dog coins. Don't get me wrong. I think they're great. And I think a lot of them run and make freaking insane gains. So it's just a question of, will the narrative play off? Will they get the right marketing? Is it going to pump to, you know, $4 or $5 million market cap? Is it going to pump to $100 million market cap? I don't know. I just don't know. Okay. So that's my thought on that. So what else we got here? I see some other people. I agree with your timeline. April, May memes can go higher. Yeah, I agree. April, May, it's definitely possible to see some of the meme plays running into April and May. I think that that's definitely in the realm of possibilities. Great advice. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate the comments. Mo Money. We can take Disco to $1 billion market cap. Look, Mo Money. It is possible. I said, seriously. You know, when I look at, I want to go back to the chart here of Disco. Boom. 2.1 million. Look at that. It's recovering so nice. Look at this. Mamma mia. Let me start sharing here. Boom. Look at this. Sharing. So, guys, the potential for disco is insane. Like I said, I've seen Matt Furie coins go into hundreds of millions. I've seen Matt Furie coins go into the billions. And it all comes down to community and narrative. So what I like about disco, he is unique, and he's not like a lot of these Matt Furie characters are just like really wonky, like the art. It's like, they're all like twisted and not like really. And disco, what they've done is he's very clean. He's very, let me just hold on a second. Let me try to find their X. Let me go to their X. Look at here. So, like I said, it's clean. It's clean art. He's a good looking guy. Like he's, nice lines. I like the style. It's kind of got more this, it feels kind of retro. Everything about the art that they're doing, it gives me that, I don't know, kind of a retro vibe, and I don't know why. Yeah, well, see, look at this disco. Yeah, I love it. And maybe that's why, maybe they're playing off the whole disco era, and it's kind of gives me that retro feel. And the artwork is great. The engagements are great, guys. Look, I mean, they post, 1,400 engagements, 1,400 engagements, 830 engagements, 7. So it's getting recognized. 1,600 engagements. This is what's important right here. This is exposure. This is exposure. And the fact that the team is posting regularly, posting, and they're coming up with new art. They're coming up with new images. Their TG is buzzing. There's great people over there in their TG. So this is the recipe. This is the recipe that will take a project like disco to tens of millions, then hundreds of millions, and possibly even into the billions. So yes, Mo Money, I do believe it's possible. I think that it is possible to see, disco do some crazy numbers. How soon will that happen? I don't know. Like I said, I don't have a crystal ball. Is it going to happen tomorrow? But I do think, I personally, my call, looking at the chart, I just want to share this. My call is that we'll see this touching on 5 million by Friday. I think that we're going to see this thing bust past this. I mean, the markets are crap right now. I think once we start to see Bitcoin and ETH start to recover a little bit, I think that this will play out. And I'm hoping what is today? Tuesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah. I would say by no later than Monday, Friday or Monday, because that gives us 3 days. The weekend, everything always tanks down a little bit, tiny bit. So, but of course, disco didn't last week. That's true. But I think very soon, I think within the next 4 to 5 days, we'll see disco sitting at a $5 million market cap. That is my call. I really believe that, just from the people that are talking about it, and it's just so healthy a chart. And this correction right here was so important. This was so important, because you got some of these new holders are buying up, and you're getting some of the old holders. They're DCAing out, which is good, and new holders are DCAing in. I mean, and that is what creates a stable floor. That's what creates that stable ecosystem. Like, if you see old holders that have never sold, and then this thing runs up to $100 million, well, what's going to happen? I mean, they're just going to dump it out, and it's going to go to zero, right? So it's really, really, really important to see some of these old holders DCAing out. This is what needs to happen. You need to see them selling out, taking profits, and then the new people coming in and buying. Because if you don't see the new people coming in and buying, it's a cabal, it's just going to run until it doesn't, it's going to run until somebody dumps it. So yeah, those are just things to think about. That's kind of where I'm at. That's where my head is. That's what, that's what I see. That's my personal thoughts and opinions on the charts. So I don't know. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Make sure you guys are leaving me some likes. And please, like I said, that really, really helps the algorithm. So please leave some likes, and make sure you guys go over and check out our free Telegram chat. Okay, we do have a free Telegram community. We'd love to have you over there. It's in the link in the description in the on our YouTube channel. If you go to our videos, you'll find all the links to our free Telegram chat, our X, if you guys can follow us. So like I said, please do me a big favor and really try to give us some thumbs ups, because that will help us on the algorithm. Hey guys, we have 188 viewers. How did that even happen? That is fantastic. Wow. Where are you guys coming from? Are you guys, you must be watching. Let's see here. How's everybody doing? All right. So, hey, look, guys, there is only, why is there's watching now, stand by 34 minutes. I just wanted to see here. So guys, wow, that can't be, is it? I need some likes. I need some thumbs ups. So if you guys are watching, please, some thumbs up, please, please, please. It's a big help. I appreciate that. All right. So anybody else want me to look at any charts, any coins, anything? Let me know. I am definitely here to look at stuff. Serena EU. Anders. What is this? Slovenia EU. Oh, is that where you're from? Slovenia, EU. Are you? That's where you're from. Let me see here. Have a look at Solle. Solle. All right, let me look at that. All right. This is an interesting looking guy. Let's see. Come on, chart. My internet's a little slow. Everything's a little laggy. So I do apologize. Living in the jungle, sometimes things are a little slow. Come on. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Seriously. And thank you so much for joining. It really means a lot to me. Wow. Okay. So this thing has been ripping. Let's see. Interesting. So when did it launch? Man, it traded sideways forever. Okay. So back in August, it looks like it launched, and just sideways action. Wow. Okay. And nice little pump. And yeah, I mean, it's not going to rug, you know, it's a healthy chart. It's been out. Let's check it out. Let's see what he looks like. What is this guy? Accept all. What is this? What am I accepting? Solle. I mean, he's a cool looking dude. I like it. He looks like he's got some magic potions. The Solana mascot. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. I mean, it's a cool looking guy. It's a cool looking character. Solana mascot. I mean, that's pretty interesting. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna go over and check out their X. Let me see what their X looks like. 1,400 followers. He's a cool looking dude. Hanging out there with the boys club. I Heart Solana, ETF. News, riding the bull. Definitely funny. I mean, he's I like the character, smoking the bong. I mean, look, it's a narrative. You know, I think the Solana mascot thing, I mean, hey, there's a potential there. It's definitely something. I mean, at a, what was it, a 200K market cap? You know, if you got a few extra soul laying around, I don't know. It's worth checking out. I mean, I might throw $100 at it or something just to see what it does. You know, I mean, like I said, hey, if this thing blew up, I don't know the team. I'd have to do some research. I'd have to see who's, you know, kind of, if there's anybody I know, or look in their TGs and just see if there's any, you know, good people or scammers and things like that. Cause I just don't know about it. So I always try to find names I recognize, and it's like, okay, yeah, these are good people. they've been part of successful projects. Oh, these look like scammers. I've seen them rug projects. I don't know. I haven't done any of that research, and that takes time to dig into that, right? Going through and trying to find out who's behind stuff. And it's kind of hard to find that stuff out, but that's what it really takes, because you just don't know if this is like a legit project and it's going to, they're going to keep posting and the thing's going to run to, tens of millions, hundreds of millions. I just, I don't know. The narrative is cool. The guy's cool. Solle's cool. I like him. He looks good. I like the artwork. I like their website. I like their posts. So yeah, I mean, that's my quick analysis on that. So happy you like it. Yeah. Look at PI Network. What do you think? Pi Network. Now, look, I was mining that shit for years. I still got it on my phone somewhere. I never transferred it off. I know that there was some stuff you had to do. I had to do some KYC stuff, and I don't know. I don't think I did it. Pi Network, man, I totally actually forgot all even about that. No problem for the feedback there, Quentin. No problem at all. Let me see what I can find on CoinGecko. Hold on here. Pi Network, 21 cents a token. Wow, $1.7 billion market cap. That's insane. Interesting. Like I said, I just have not gone through any of this stuff in a long time, years, to be honest. Like I said, I got into mining this way back when, and it was on my phone. I had about, I don't know, I had tons of people mining it, and I had a big network. And then I just kind of like, it seems so scammy. Like, what's the deal? So to be honest, I just haven't really researched it, but I'm blown away that it's a $1.7 billion market cap. That's crazy. I need to see if I still have those coins. I had, I don't know, man. I think I had 20, 30,000 tokens or something on my, that I had earned from mining. I don't know. Like I said, I'd have to do a little bit deeper dive in it. So I'm kind of just, there's a lot to go through. AIX, there's potential. A lot of people thought it was a complete scam, and they were just basically farming people's information, and they were using it to sell, ad space and so on and so on. So back in the day, I kind of just stopped doing it because I thought it was a scam, to be honest with you. But it looks pretty legit. I'm just checking out their posts. I mean, 4.2 million followers. 4.2 million followers. That's incredible. That's insane. Yeah, I mean, hey, it probably does have, potential. I think there was just crazy amount of people mining it back through the last bull run, right? So I think, just they built a big, strong foundation and got a lot of people involved, and it's hard to say, where it can go, what it can do. I really don't know. So there you go. That's my quick bullshit analysis on Pi, because I really haven't dug into it. I mean, I'd have to really go through it. So I definitely will try to dig into it a little bit more. So, but yeah, anyways, thank you for the tip to look at that. I'll definitely dig into it. So everybody, I'm going to go back over. I want to take another quick look at Disco. I want to take a look at, let's see, I'm a little off today too, by the way. I feel a little bit sick, so sorry about that. Bear with me. I'm not my super high energy self. I've got a bit of a raspy voice and a little bit of a headache. So look, guys, so this thing's holding strong. It recovered. It dipped down to like 1.5 million market cap this morning. It's already recovered back up to 2 million, up 32% in 24 hours. Guys, this thing is just a beast. It's an animal. It's all I can say. It is a beast of a coin. I just wanted to look at something in general. Hold on a second. What is the overall? Hold on 2 seconds. All right. So overall market, Bitcoin's down. Bitcoin's down 1.5%. ETH's down 1.7. You know, most everything is down. What are other meme coins? I always want to go over here to their categories. I'm just curious. I'm just curious here. Where are meme coins? Made in China. Memes. There we go. No, not. I don't want that one. I want memes. My internet's not working. I want all memes, not a single meme. All right. Well, my internet's freezing up, so I do apologize, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this live stream short, but I do appreciate everybody watching. So not showing the screen. Yeah, everything's kind of so MVH, everything's kind of freezing up here. My Wi-Fi seems to be cutting out. So everybody, I appreciate you guys joining. Please give me some likes, some thumbs up, some comments. Watch the videos. Check out my Patreon. Seriously, there's some great opportunities over there. So we'd love to have you and to be a part of our community. Check out my Patreon. Check out our public TG. It's free, no risk, all reward. Check out our X once again. No all reward. So come and be a part of our community. We'd love to have you over there. So everybody, thank you so much. I'm going to go get myself a tea because I got this raspy voice, and hopefully I feel better. And then I'll probably do a live stream tonight. I want to see what the chart's doing with Disco. I want to see where it's at, where it goes, and we'll definitely hopefully see this thing at a $5 million market cap before you know it. So everybody, have a great day. Don't forget to smile. Check out my Patreon. Check out the links. Leave some thumbs up, and we'll talk to you all soon. Take care, everybody.